Okay, let's be 100% transparent. Let's keep it a stack. Ethereum is broken. Ethereum is expensive, it's slow, it's clunky, it's pretty much broken. Now, don't get me wrong. Ethereum has network effect. Ethereum is first to market. It has first mover advantage. It has some of the highest active wallet addresses. It has some of the most VC money invested. Some of the biggest projects are on Ethereum. You have NFTs, you have DeFi. A lot of the things that are being popularized and hitting the mainstream are on Ethereum. However, the reason why blockchains like Solana and Avalanche lately have been exploding and doing very well is because they are pretty much fixing what Ethereum can't fix, or what Ethereum is trying to fix right now. Now, the fact that Ethereum released first to market and had the first mover advantage, it was a benefit, but it was also a detriment. So it's like a gift and a curse. Reason being is because they released before they were 100% ready. You know, everything that Ethereum is supposed to do is not in play, it's not in effect yet, and they are working. So they're pretty much flying the plane as they're building it, as one would say, right? Now, what happened with these runner-ups like Avalanche and Solana and even Binance Smart Chain, what happened with these is that they studied where Ethereum went wrong. Things like Cardano, they studied where Ethereum went wrong, and they are trying to build and improve on that. One would say, okay, so why invest in Ethereum anymore? I should just put my money in Solana, put my money in Avalanche. I mean, this is not financial advice, so I can't tell you what to do. Me personally, I still love Ethereum. Ethereum is the settlement layer. All roads lead to Ethereum. They're building bridges for Ethereum. A lot of these projects and blockchains that are coming out are EVM compatible, which is Ethereum virtual machine compatible. And pretty much what the Ethereum virtual machine is the computer or the network of computers that allow for smart contracts to actually go through, right? So things like Avalanche is EVM compatible. Phantom is EVM compatible. Technically, Polygon is EVM compatible. So whatever you can create on these chains can be transferred over to Ethereum pretty much. But then you have blockchains that are not necessarily EVM compatible, which is like your Solanas and your Cardanos. So the question is, okay, which blockchain should we be looking at? Which one should we be investing in? Which one should we be putting our money in? But again, this is not financial advice. I can't tell you what to do. Like I said, I personally still love Ethereum. Ethereum is amazing. It's great. It's going to break a lot of records. It's going to make a lot of people rich. It's going to allow people to make a lot of gains. But then there's also a lot of runner-ups that are doing the same thing, and some of the technology is actually better than Ethereum. So although all roads lead to Ethereum, it is said that Ethereum scalability won't really take effect until 2023, right? But a lot of investors, a lot of VCs, a lot of institutions are piling in, because when it does really scale, Ethereum is going to be a force to be reckoned with. But in the meantime, you could also still make gains with Avalanche, your Solanas, your Phantoms, even your Algorands, maybe even Tezos. There's a lot of smart contract platforms out there. There are a lot of blockchains out there that are layer one blockchains that are changing the game. They are creating NFTs. They're doing smart contracts, everything that Ethereum is doing. So don't bet everything on Ethereum. Be diverse, be safe. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. But at the end of the day, I still love Ethereum. Ethereum is where it's at for me. But I do love Solana. I do love AVAX. I do love Algorand. I do love Cardano. So make your choice, do your research, and you'll come to your conclusions. Also, another thing, a lot of the big projects that are on Ethereum are now moving off to Ethereum. They're becoming cross-chain compatible. So they're jumping over to Solana and Avalanche and other platforms like that. For instance, Audius, which started off on Ethereum, jumped onto Solana. Then you have things like Aave, who's also moving from Ethereum to another blockchain. So pretty much Ethereum launched too early. It requires a lot of upgrades, and a lot of these upgrades are complicated, right? But like I said, don't get me wrong, Ethereum is still where it's at.